Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. This week I'm going to be talking a little bit about motorbike security and the devices I'm going to be using to protect my bike and deter thieves. First up we have the Oxford HD Max. Oxford is a really well known brand in motorbike accessories and security devices. The benefits of using an Oxford branded disc lock over an unbranded one is that insurance companies are likely to recognise an Oxford disc lock as a security device, and therefore they could give you a cheaper premium based on using one of these devices. It may even pay for itself depending on what discount you get. It comes with 3 keys. I've already got one on the bike and it's really simple to use. Well made, being an Oxford product. They've got a good reputation, and I'll put a link to these in the description below so you can pick one up for yourself. It's really quick and easy to install. You just get this shackle, put it through the disc, put the bottom piece on, turn the key, and then you can turn this keyway cover just to stop any water getting in the lock. It's bright yellow, so that makes it a good deterrent as well. It's lightweight, compact, so you can easily carry this around in your bag or perhaps attach it to the bike somewhere. You can also get Oxford disc locks which have a built-in alarm, so that if someone tries to move the bike with the disc lock on, then it will set the alarm off. But I've heard mixed reviews about those. Apparently they nuisance alarm quite a lot when they blow in the wind, and also the alarm goes off every time you go to remove the disc lock, and I didn't really want that, and that's why I'm going for a separate alarm system. I think the best way to protect your bike is to build up layers of security. So we've got the disc lock, and now I'm going to be installing an alarm system. This is just a standard 12-volt alarm. It's made by Demon. This was only £20, and I think it's a really good deterrent to protect your bike. So let's open this up and see what we get in the box. Got a couple of key fobs. Here we have the alarm unit, and it's just a 2-wire system, positive and negative. Comes fused, so you don't have to worry about fusing it, and it comes with a flashing LED. I'm not sure what this white wire is here. We'll have to look at the instructions and see. It comes with a sticky mount pad, if that's what you want to call it, like this sticky foam, and a couple of little cable ties as well. Let's get that wired up and test it. The battery on my bike is located underneath the seat, so let's take the seat off. I'm going to put this alarm underneath the seat, but you can mount it anywhere on your bike. Obviously it's a good idea to hide this out of the way, but in this case I haven't got much room on the bike, so it fits here nicely, and I'm going to use some cable ties to strap this to the frame of the bike. And being underneath the seat as well, it will protect it from water ingress. I've got it so the speaker or siren is facing down. You should be able to hear it a bit louder. Now it's simply a case of wiring it up. This unit only has 3 wires to connect up. You've got green, which is a ground, so you can connect that to the chassis of the bike. We've already got a ground point here, so that's where I'm going to connect the ground. Just tuck that underneath there. We've got the red, which is a positive, that goes to the 12 volts, and we've also got a white, and that's for the optional extras, such as a GPS tracker unit or an immobiliser relay. We can add an immobiliser relay on later on, but for now I'm just going to keep it as a standard 2-wire setup. So positive and ground. Just going to wrap this white one out of the way for now. And then we can connect our LED up to here and run it somewhere on the bike so it can be seen. I don't actually have any plastic fairings on this bike to mount the LED, so I'm going to put it on the number plate at the top here. $9mm. If you've got a little file, use that to edges and then feed the LED through. I'm just going to trim these little wings off to get the LED in here. In actual fact, you can just trim one off. And now all I need to do is connect the positive from the unit. It's this thin wire here. Connect that up to the battery. We can use the little cable ties provided just to neaten up this excess wire. I've compacted all the wires nice and tight in here, so it's difficult to disassemble it and disarm the alarm easily. I'm now just going to demonstrate how this demon alarm works. So to arm it, we push the lock button. You can see the blue indicator light flashing at the back of the bike now. That's to show us that the bike is armed. So I'm a thief, I'm coming along and I'm going to steal this bike. I'm going to pick it up. I won't go into too much detail about this alarm because I think hopefully I've sold it to you already, because I think it's a good alarm. But it's got a few different features, such as an energy saving mode. So if you've got it in the garage, it will automatically enter energy saving mode after 2 days. That's after 2 days of being armed, just to be clear. Which just means the LED will stop flashing, but the alarm will still work if someone tries to steal the bike. And you can put that on manually if you want the LED to stop flashing, just so it doesn't drain your battery, which is a nice feature. Also, if you want to disarm it quietly in the morning, say you don't want to wake up a neighbour, you can do that. So after arming it, to disarm it quietly, you push the bell button and then the unlock button, and there we go, the LED has stopped flashing, it's disarmed quietly so that you don't wake the neighbours up. Not that that will be much of a problem for me because the bike's so loud anyway, it will definitely wake the neighbours up. And there's a few other features in the manual as well, but I'll leave that down to you. You can change the sensitivity. There's a panic or bike locator alarm. It has to be armed first. You can push this button here at the bottom and it will start beeping quite loud. So that's a good deterrent as well. If you can actually see that somebody's trying to steal your bike, you can quickly do that and set the alarm off. It's very loud. Went right through my ears. Let's just do a quick summary of this video then. We've got the Oxford disc lock and the Demon alarm installed on the bike now. I'll put links in the description below to where you can get them from Amazon, and they're under £20 each on Amazon at the moment. And if you buy them through the links, you'll also be supporting the channel because they are affiliate links. It just means I get a small kickback off of that. You don't have to pay any more. And I wouldn't recommend any products to you that I don't believe are good value for money. I've got a similar alarm on my van as well, made by Hawk. I believe Hawk and Demon may be the same company. So if you've got any more questions, please email them directly. I don't think you can really go wrong by having these installed on your bike. It's extra security to protect your pride and joy. You don't want those thieves coming along and stealing something you've worked hard for. With that being said, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I've got loads of different videos on here now, so please check it out. And if you click the alarm bell, you'll also get notifications when I post new videos. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Cheers guys, bye for now.